Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 7-day DeBloat program. I am so excited to be your host during this call, during this recording. If you were blessed enough to have somebody share this with you, this, in fact, could change your life. Now, let me ask you this. Let's just sit into like a moment of honesty right now. How are you feeling? How are you feeling in your body? How are you feeling in your stress levels? How are you feeling in your skin? How are you feeling overall with your energy? Do you feel like I once felt, or at times can still feel, if I get into bad habits, if I eat out a lot, if I have very high levels of stress, where it's go, 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 go. I stay in a hotel. I'm eating other foods I'm not used to. Do you have sensitivity like I do, where I get bloated very easily? I get backed up really easily, truthfully, and honestly. Are you picking up any of this right now? Are you like, yes, that's me. Yes, that's me. Yes, that's me. Even if none of this is you, and you don't have any inflammation, and you don't have any bloating, and you feel great, we still need to take care of our lymphatic system. We still need to take care of our overall cellular health. And that is what this 7-day is designed to do. I am so excited to share with you this program that we are releasing here, and it is starting the day after Easter. So let's dive in. What is it? How does it work? And how does inflammation even affect us? Now, like I said, you can have low energy, things like that. Your skin can break out, but it goes even deeper beyond that. Allergies come up. You can have, cardiovascular disease, different cancers when your body is more acidic. You're more prone to infection. You're getting sick all the time. There's injury, there's obesity, like weird skin conditions come up. There's so many things that happen to us. And, it also can be very difficult to release weight when you're inflamed all the time. Not only that, you just don't look as good as you possibly could look. And that is really why it is so important to take a look at, what the heck am I eating? Okay. What the heck am I consuming? What am I taking in? And let's take a look at that right now. I'll have you advance the slide here and look at some of the most anti-inflammatory foods versus the most inflammatory foods. Now, some of this stuff is like, duh, obvious, whatever, but let's just have a moment of like, how much have I been taking in inflammatory foods, junk food? And here's the deal. You can go to Whole Foods and grab something that's like organic potato chips, blah, 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 blah. It could even have like sweet potato chips on the freaking bag. But what is that cooked in? Is it canola oil? Is it vegetable oil? You don't even know half the time, right? And I always say, like, the best foods to eat, like when you're talking meals and cooking, is the ones that don't have a label on it. Okay. Truly. But if we look at these patterns, Uber Eats, maybe you've been hitting that Uber Eats way too often. Maybe it's like, oh my gosh, I have a bunch of kids and, I'm just doing whatever it takes around here. So you're eating their mac and cheese, you're eating their Auntie Annie's little pretzels, whatever. It adds up over time. It really does. It could just be that creamer that keeps going in your coffee. And you're like, it's just creamer. It's just Nestle's creamer. It's 0 calories. Inflammatory response. In this program, we are committed to the 7 days to not only show you some of the most beautiful looking foods with an array of colors, but really introduce you on how you can pair the foods and how you can have a decadent experience when it's dinner time. And something you can promise from me is using that air fryer, using the quick little ways you can make beautiful foods, how you compare it, and how that's going to change the game in your body. All right. So what else we have here is we know that we live crazy busy lives. And, if you've tried any other cleanse before in your life, or if you've tried to do different detoxes, oftentimes why they don't work is because it's like, am I going to be juicing my life away? I remember back in the day before I found isogenics, which we're speaking about here right now, I tried everything. I did the cayenne pepper lemonade diet. I did it for 11 days, passed out in a parade. I'm not kidding you. I was over there squeezing lemons. I probably used every freaking lemon tree that I could find. I'm not kidding. It was awful. And that cayenne pepper, awful, right? I've tried so many different things. And the thing that I love about isogenics is it's nutritionally backed supplementation. It's essentially food that is made from the purest ingredients humanly possible. So we've designed a proven plan. It's actually clinically backed. Okay, it's proven, it's studied, that is going to give you results if you follow this guide for 7 days. So let's dive into some of the different products that we have and why this is going to be a great alternative than you just, cleansing all day, every day, meaning having your celery juice, or simply by, getting it from food alone. We look at our superfood shake. Now, this is essentially cleansing. This shake is nourishing. And it's around $4 a meal for a complete organic meal with your macros. It's got your proteins, your good fats, your healthy carbohydrates. And all you have to do in the program, and we'll guide you on this, is do 1 to 2 of these superfood shakes a day. The third meal, we're going to go into the kitchen and we're going to play with the food groups and make something awesome. Okay, super easy. But you are actually going to have and absorb this protein. It's not like other shakes. Most of the time, you don't have those live active enzymes in there. You're not getting all the vital nutrients. The thing with this is you feel fuller longer because you actually absorb it. It's alkaline. So your body is really not going to be having what happens when your body is more acidic, when you're more prone to infection, things like that. This whole program is designed to put your body in an alkaline state as well, which in turn is going to reduce inflammation in the face, inflammation in the body. And over time, you see even a different density in your muscles. So the shake is a huge component. Another component we have is our aloe-based cleanse for life. This is your tonic. Okay. So we're going to give you a couple different options within the 7 days. You can do a full cleanse day where you're detoxing the whole day. And it's really mind over matter. Let me tell you, we guide you through the process. You're consuming water, you're taking in your aloe-based cleanse, or you can do this nightly or half day. We'll guide you through the process. But what I will tell you is this: I am a huge proponent of intermittent fasting. So many reasons why. Anti-aging, raises your human growth hormone. For me and my lifestyle, my personality, the way I run, what I do, it really helps me have more energy. And the difference here with isogenics is that when we have this tonic that we take before bed in the morning, because of the trace minerals and the compounds and how it's all synergistically designed in this tonic, it helps your body detoxify. Okay, already doing what our bodies go to work to do, to go to the bathroom and things like that, but it's really aiding in digestion. It's really aiding in and really working with the compounds of the vitamins, everything in here, to help with that anti-inflammatory response. So the moment I introduced Cleanse for Life into my life, people around me, and I was 23 years old, I've been doing this for almost 15 years, were like, what is going on? Your skin's different. Your face, I vividly remember it. A friend of mine named Barb, she was 40 at the time. We met up for lunch and she said, what are you doing? And she goes, please don't take this the wrong way, your face looks skinnier. And I competed in Fitness America at this time. So I was cooking, chopping, prepping food and inflamed. I was Puffy McPufferson because I was consuming things that were no calorie, but were chemical toxins in my body. Cleanse for Life will change the game. You need it in your life because of what you breathe outside, because of the makeup we put on, because of our stress. This is anti-aging at its finest. It's really intermittent fasting backed with a scientific approach, even aiding, but you're going to be able to see what happens in your body. So we take the cleanse, we put that in the 7-day. And again, we'll work with you on what fits your lifestyle. And then our next product that we have is our adaptogens. So a huge component of inflammation, of feeling bloated, is your cortisol levels. When you get stressed, you puff up. And when you get stressed all day, it's like very difficult to lose weight. You feel a lot of times like you need to grab onto something. And what do I mean by that? You need food. You want carbs. You want chocolate. You want to binge eat. There's people that don't eat. We all have different vices here. Okay. So the adaptogens, they are designed to work with your central nervous system to nourish your body, to really help you combat stress. And for me, and this is, I know we just met here, right now, but prior to getting introduced to Isogenics, I really struggled with binge eating due to stress. I mean, we all know that if you've ever dealt with that, it's demonic. It's horrible. It's a stronghold. Let's just call it like it is. And the adaptogens really helped me with like just calmness. And really, I had no idea what was going on at the time. I didn't know all the scientific stuff. I just knew that I feel like I don't have cravings like I used to. So this does wonders. Not only that, if you work out, your body's going to recover faster and not be so inflamed. So we have this in the program as well. And our next product that we have, or I should say, our next offering in the 7-day is really all about taking some of our products, some of our anti-inflammatory foods, helping you pair that up, but then guiding you along with practices that are holistic, that are fun, that at first seem like really like, is this fluffy? What are we doing? Are we so into ourselves? And the thing is this, my brothers and sisters, I will tell you, your lymphatic system is begging you for it. So we're going to teach you things like dry brushing. Okay. How do you do it? Why do you do it? Why is it good for your lymphatic system? How can you do this for 5 minutes, 1 night a week, 2 nights a week, and change the game in your skin texture, change the game in your lymphatic system? I will teach you, gua sha is something that I am obsessed with doing because, again, it's how you make your cheekbones come out. It's how you, really help yourself, even your whole neckline and your back and just your whole body. I gua sha my legs, I gua sha my butt. And I'm just kidding. So anyways, we're going to teach you though, not only this, other things you can do. I'm going to give you a list of things you can do. Yes, that costs money in your local area. So if you have the means to do that, let's get you going in an infrared sauna. Let's get you going in an ice bath. But guess what? We can make some stuff happen at home. We can try to turn that thing to cold at home. That's really good for your inflammation system. So we're going to dive into all that as well. Different practices, different teas, different things. And that's all going to happen in the 7-day group. Another component of it as well is going to be your sleep. It absolutely is. So when you decide to join, just tell whoever sent you here, put the sleep spray into my order basket. It's low cost, but it is one of the most organic herbal little tonics that you take at night, and you will have the best night's sleep of your life. And you need to, and we will reassess, reprioritize how much you're sleeping, because again, this plays a huge role in your body's inflammation, all of it. Okay. So in the 7-day, again, we're going to be popping off tons of value. We're going to be trying new things as a family, as a community together, and introducing you to some of the best products in the world. So how you can get started and why you should get started is because we are all about results. We are backed by science, but also we provide a 30-day money back guarantee. So one of the things I want you to look at here from my friends and some of my customers and the person who sent you here, gosh, they could even be here. I mean, I know, like, I can see my buddy Joe right here. Look at their bodies. Okay. And we're not going to talk about weight. That's not what I'm concerned about here. Because I can be the same weight as this person and we can look dramatically different. Muscle weighs more than fat. I don't care about that. What I care about is the inflammation in your body. What's happening around your tummy, what's happening, in your skin. All that is provoking disease and just stuff to happen that we don't want. So when we take care of our body, when we nourish ourselves, when we cleanse ourselves from environmental toxins, when we support ourselves with holistic herbs and minerals that we cannot get from the land in the United States or even Canada, quite frankly, or, let's just be real. We got to farm this stuff off. So we have land in New Zealand where our cows are all grass-fed, milked according to season. We also have non-dairy vegan. We've got all the goods here for you. We've got adaptogens from the mountains, Shilajit. I don't need to go into all that. What I need you to know, though, is that when we pair this with the realness of things like sleep, water intake, moving the lymphatic system, really getting you to be in tune with your stress levels and how much you're going into that, your life will change. And when your life changes, your relationships change, your businesses change, your peace of mind changes, your confidence changes. I think you literally just overall become a way better person, and then quite honestly, way better to be around. And that's the goal here in these 7 days. So what else we have is the systems. So how you can get started. You may be thinking, I'm ready, let's do this. I want more than 7 days. Don't worry, we got you. We got you, okay? However, we need to dial things in. We got to dial it in, and that's what we're going to do for those 7 days. So what I recommend doing is really taking a look at assessing. How's my health? What does it currently look like? What habits have crept in? And what do I want? How do I want to feel? Like if you were to close your eyes right now and go, this is how I want to feel. Is it lighter? Do you feel like you can slip into your jeans instead of lay on the bed to button them up? Is it just a confidence you want? Are you just tired of maybe not going to the bathroom normally? That was me. We have a product for that. It's called IsaFlush. It's my favorite. I take 2 every night before I go to bed. Boom, like clockwork. Okay. What is it for you? Is it the skin thing? What I would look at is how much are you spending on groceries? How much are you spending on eating out? It adds up. What we're doing is we're getting a huge portion of your groceries sent to you 30 days in advance. If you get the value pack, which I recommend for your first month, okay, we're incorporating the full body cellular cleansing and we're just focused on one meal. So we can go to the farmer's market, do that. You can go to Trader Joe's and do that. We'll guide you on that. There's many different ways to do that, even at low cost. But this is how it looks. You could do the good pack, which is great. The good is great. Okay. It is a good pack. Okay. You're going to replace 2 meals a day for 30 days. You're going to have enough to cleanse. This is going to rock out with us for the 7-day. Okay. $10 a day. I don't even know how much money I spent today on coffee and, things like that, or how much it adds up when you're on the road. Just think about that. Think about how much your meals add up. Again, it's just changing. It's around $4 a meal. You can look at the better pack, which is going to be more of that middle of the road. But again, if you're like, no, I want the rehaul, I want to feel good. I want to go into summer being like the best I've ever been. I want to look better at maybe you're 40 than you did at 25, which we have so many customers that are this way. They look better now than they did back then. I don't look older. than when I started 15 years ago. Like, it's cellular health, it's biohacking. And I honestly, and I was on a call today or a show today where we talked about business, the majority, but I just said, like, the number one thing you have to take care of is your health, or you will be no good to those that you want to serve. And so I look at this more, even if it's hard for you to justify like spending on yourself, like, what is it costing you not to spend money on yourself? What is it costing those that you love? Why do they need to be around a Debbie Downer? Okay. Why do they need to put up with that? Honestly, like, we need to take responsibility for our health, the way we show up in the world. And the best way you can do that, number one, is by pursuing your spiritual life. Number one, hands down, is your heart set. Okay. Your mindset, but your physical set as well, your health set. Take a look at that and watch things change for you. We're in the spring cleansing mode right now. There could not be a better time to cleanse your life, your body, and just take it to the next level. So I hope that you decide to join us on this. I hope that this is something that you're like, you know what, let's just do it. Screw it, let's do it. 30-day money back guarantee. If you're like, Emily, those packs are a little too steep for me, we've got a 7-day like kit for you as well. But let me tell you this is truth be told. I've gotten people started on this before, and what happens is they are literally dropping weight. They feel better in 7 days. And then they're like, OMG, I need more products to come. And then they have to wait 3 to 5 business days for the next products to come in. And then now they're like trying to find any neighbor that has isogenics. That's just okay. So I recommend, if you can, go for the gold and just get that 30-day. Okay. Just talking to you straight up as a friend right now. Okay. Because it sucks to run out, because this can become a lifestyle thing. And that's what we'll transition you into. And that's how I live my life. And you know what? Friday's date night, and I have my glass of wine and have my fun food, but then the rest is me having my ISO-Life. So how this works is you order your system. So whoever sent you this video, say, thank you for thinking of me. I want to do this. Order a system that's best for you, your budget. Okay. We'll get you your flavors. We'll get you vegan, non-dairy, whatever it is. And then you're going to join our iCore group, our committed group on Facebook. And we will see you on April 10th. I recommend, if you feel it, order it tonight, especially if you want to do a larger system, because we can get it going now. And then when we join on the 10th, we'll really create that experience for you, so we can start to add in some of these other things. We'll create a link for you as well. So if you're like, what's all these tools? What's this brush? What's this gua sha? Blah, blah, blah. We'll create a whole thing for you. I'll hyperlink everything. So if you decide, hey, I really want to try this, or I want to try Epsom salts or baths, I want to try, we'll link all that up. We'll teach you everything. Either way, thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. And I hope, if anything, you leave here, you leave this call, and you're freaking motivated to go take on another version of you that you haven't tapped into yet. So thank you for your time, and I will see you on April 10th in the iCore community. We'll talk to you soon.